wants to get into the heavyweight KUMITE Grand Prix.
Well, I think a win over Galingas would absolutely help that matter, but again, he's got to impress Most Glorious and Honorable Mr. Nagi. He's got to impress the KUMITE fans. Of course, they do get one vote into the tournament.
Not as many snake bites on Coots as I'd like to see. I don't think he's been spending as much time with his snakes as he needs to, because...
and right there! Oh, going for the stomp, but Coots able to slide out of the way.
Very tactical move by Coots there.
Very smart. I guess Coots is surprisingly quick for a heavyweight. He's not as bulky as some of the other competitors in the weight class. His record does not show what he truly can do, but what a big win this will be if he can take out Lukas Galingas. Galingas trying to keep momentum going. Oh, that one rocked him. I think the ropes kept Galingas on his feet there. You saw him stagger back. This is very much a battle of just stout. You know, we used to use the term fire plug to describe these two fighters of this stature. You know, short, stocky, just low center of gravity, and dangerous. You know, that kind of compact size just means that much more power. Wow, using the weight. And Kyle, that's so important, especially at this weight class, to use the momentum of your opponent to your advantage. And look at Galingas gets back up and gets a takedown himself. Just using, you can't just brute force your opponent to the ground. You got to use that finesse.
You've got to know if your opponent is going in, laying in a punch, you can use that momentum perfectly. But if he's just standing still and you grab him, you've got nothing, and you've got to tail with their dead weight, which weighs a lot more than their momentum weight. If physics has taught me anything, that is actually legitimately accurate rather than falsely accurate. Physics.
Falsely accurate physics?
Yes. No, I mean, there's plenty of things in physics that are completely inaccurate. Like, you ever drop a bowling ball and a feather at the same time? The feather does not drop at the same speed as the bowling.
Well, you're right. You're absolutely right. I think there's a lot more science involved in that than... there's a bit of wind resistance and... I'm no scientist, but...
All I'm saying is I've been banned from 3 bowling alleys for doing that experiment. So that's why I've got a real grudge against physics. I mean, honestly, I was banned from a bowling alley that I used to fight in.
I'm actually better. It makes me thankful you're not banned from chicken coops as well for dropping bowling balls in the chicken coops.
Wait, chickens have feathers?
Before they're cooked, yes they do.
Back to the action. Both been shying away a little bit. You can see a little bit of a shiner on the pastor's right eye, and I know Lukas is bleeding out of the left. There have been hard hits and hard action. I think really Lukas needs to get into that clinch, get back into the
He really is working his way inside, stepping out, going back in. You're absolutely right, Cal. I think the pastor with that, you said there's a bit of a... they both threw at the same time, but Coots got the better of that exchange. I was thinking about it, going for some base to the head. Oh, I don't care how big you are. Those can absolutely destroy your life. And the pastor, the man who handles snakes.
He looks like he's really out of it too.
He certainly is. I don't know. I mean, that's an amazing Hyundai Elantra.
That was his last burst of energy, I think. I think that's all he had. Because you notice he lays down on the body and then he slowly goes for the knees. He didn't right away jump on top and aim for the knees.
Almost like he collapsed on top of Galingas.
Exactly.
And something just woke him up and said, "This is where I am." Perhaps it's divine intervention. Perhaps it's just the snake venom that's basically coursing through his veins at this point. That was saying, and look at the blood. Oh my goodness, that's Lukas Galingas may have some teeth missing. There's just blood pouring out of his mouth. What a victory for Pastor Coots.
What a beautiful job, and you got to give credit to Galingas. He never gave up. He was fighting until the end there. It just became too much for him, and I think those blows to the head are finally starting to add up for Lukas. Ooh.